Alright, this is what I know about the McCrackin County Jail. Now, I just want to mention that I heard a rumor that inmates are escaping once a week or once a month, and I'd like to do a public records request on that. I got this photo from Google Maps. I guess I could have rendered it better, but I'm offline and far away from a Wi-Fi. Let me point out my journey and observations in this jail, and I'll point out that I don't know any of this area. Office space? I'm not sure. I was brought into the garage, so came in, I think this way. Alright, you can see the driveway there. So I think it was that way. Brought into, this is the garage. Cars parking here. There's gates on either side. So you could say that gates, big gates for vehicles. They could park like three end to end. It's a pretty big garage. And after some time sitting in there, I entered a door here. Okay, coming in through here to enter to the intake area. Okay, and pretty much I stood in front of the intake area, which is right here. So you could see there's two guys that work behind a desk, and they work on computers, filling out paperwork. They look at paperwork, type things in. While I was standing here, I asked for water, and I had that. Of course, in jail you have to ask more than once. Let's make that clear. You don't just ask once and they jump. You got to ask at least 2 or 3 times, many more times. And they got water from this area. There's a water fountain. So there's a water fountain about here. And this whole room, I think, is a storage area for the inmate stuff. I think so. I think that's where they store all the inmate stuff. Then this room right here was very peculiar to me, because that's when I started noticing inmates hanging out in there. And it's like a bathroom next to the intake office, and there's a female just kind of sitting on the toilet. A female. And as I could see her, I could also see sometimes inmates standing in the hall, male inmates. And I want to be clear about this. This door is always open. So there is no separation between the females and males, by the way it looks, because towards the end of my intake, there were 2 females in there. When I asked to use the bathroom, I thought I would go in here, but that's not true. I asked Deputy Hall on the 3rd time I asked, of course, he finally relented and broke away from his paperwork to take me through to go into here, which is a holding cell for males, and there's also the bathroom. So that's what I did. I had to go through a door and then through another door. So I didn't quite put that door, huh? These red marks are kind of like doors. and used the bathroom. This area, it looked like it's a bunch of cells in there. There seem to be like maybe some doors that go into cells. Several of them, something like that. My memory isn't perfect, but it's all inside that building. So you got the holding area, some bathroom where females are hanging out, a hallway where males are just hang out sometimes and stand there. One guy, it's 1 a.m., 2 a.m. or so. One guy asked for cups. He just kind of wanders up to the desk. Hey man, can I get some cups? And he had to ask a couple of times. And another guy came in and grabbed something and dropped something on the ground or the floor. The females and males wander around. And I want to say they're all white, okay? Every single one of them are white. And I know there's a significant black population in this city. Why I'm not seeing black people freely walking around, I'll just leave it at that. So I know that so towards the end, I was released. I had no bond. I wasn't really put in jail. I guess I stepped foot in jail just to use the bathroom. So that was it, right there. Step foot in, step foot out. That was just to use the bathroom. And then they released me. And we walked, I think, around here and out this door. And you could see that there's a sidewalk. And that's where I was released. I started asking about the guard about, they gave me my stuff back. I asked the guard about where to go to Walmart. And he started I told him I needed the east one, but he's telling me all about the one next to the mall, the west side. He was trying to confuse me. Luckily, I saved the map offline on my phone. It took me a while to figure things out, but because I was going in circles a little bit around the jail until I got oriented with the GPS. All right. Later, I want to make a complaint about one of the processes, signing on documents that we're not allowed to read. We just sign. And they're taking advantage of the electronic signature, this new technology. Well, it's been technology for a while, but people are just taking it for granted now. Whereas before, there actually used to be paperwork that people would see. So they could read what they're signing, but today we just had that little electronic box attached to a wire that's attached to the computer, and you got an electronic pen. And now they just don't even show you the documents, they just tell you to sign. And I think that's interesting. I just want to know if that's policy. So I enter later to make a complaint about that in here. All right, I want to mention that I did try to enter here. Okay, enter this little spot. And there's a call box. I hit the call box. And they told me to go around to the front. So I went to the front and talked to a lady here. There's like customer service in this little area. And I should emphasize that there did seem to be some kind of a wall here. So yeah, I'll leave this markings up. This whole area is like a waiting area. And she told me to have a seat. They got things on display to look at. And then this room is a bunch of phones. It's maybe like 10 phones. And it's the same size as this room, which has the equal number of phones. It's like they plan on getting 50 people calling all at once. They really are geared for phone calls to inmates, I guess. So this is probably it's probably bigger than I know. I only got a little glimpse of this McCrackin jail. intake, the holding cell, the garage, just the entrance, and then the exit. And then when I came to complain, this is the front entrance for just people who want to visit the jail to talk to an inmate or make a payment or something. So that's what I know about the jail. So I wonder, how are inmates escaping? Well, I think because inmates are able to freely pass back and forth here, they would have to escape going out this way. All right. But yeah, they would have to go through one door. There might be a door here. I forget now. But the inmate would have, if they were doing what I see them freely walking around in this hallway up and down. When I see them walking up and down freely as they please, it looks like only white people. Yeah. Maybe they could escape out the garage. How are inmates escaping? That's a direct, a direct run out. You just go out and then out the garage, straight up, because they're allowing people to freely walk up and down and intermix the males and females in there. It's crazy. I've never seen an intermixing of males and females so much in jail attire. So that's the layout. I just wanted to point this out. I think it's interesting to try to recollect what all I saw based upon the picture of the jail. So just something fun to do. All right, thanks for watching.